Hi guys, I'm going to talk to you today about drop sets. We've been doing partial drop sets so far, which means we've been using different weights to keep you motivated and keep you focused. But the only real drop set we did was right at the end. After you pushed the last heavy weight for 6 repetitions, you immediately put it down and you picked up the lightest weight and went to 10. That's what we were working on. Just that part is the drop set. Now, if you take a look at our website here, this website is called Muscle and Fitness, and the reference for that is right here. Gain greater mass with drop sets, and that's where I got it from, so you can check that out. You can pause that anytime if you'd like to find that. What are drop sets? Drop sets are essentially a technique where you perform an exercise and then drop, reduce the weight, and continue for more reps until you reach failure. Slightly different from what we've been doing. We've been increasing the weight, and the reason I've done that is so you are warmed up, because we're at the learning phase of doing this. Now we're going to start moving into real drop sets. As we go a little further down, the reason why drop sets work is that any given set you are recruiting a certain amount of muscle fibers. By then stripping down the weight and going lighter, you recruit different muscle fibers. We'll work in the whole muscle. If we keep using the same weight, we'll work in the same muscle fibers, and there's many that are not being used. This way, we'll work in the whole muscle. You will feel more pumped, you'll feel fuller, you will gain muscle mass. And this is exactly what we want on the soccer field, so you can feel strong on the field, especially when you're going shoulder to shoulder with someone. You have the strength to hold them off. What I liked for us to do was running the rack right here. This is really simple. Before we were doing a lot more sets. Now a set, these are key words for you to write down. A repetition is one movement. One movement. Okay? So you can write that down as a key word. Repetition, rep. A set is a group of repetitions. If you do 10 repetitions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, that is a set. And then we were doing 3 sets. If you take a look at this, here we go now. There are 5 sets. But if you look, set 1, choose a weight you'd fail at 4 to 6 reps. So that's individual to you. That could be 30 pounds, 50 pounds, 20 pounds. It depends on your person. You have to write your numbers down in a journal and keep that journal. So that's how you make gains. That's how you keep motivated. But immediately after set 1, you reduce the weight, and here it says by 5 pounds. We can experiment with that. It doesn't have to be 5 pounds. We can make it less. But this is a good starting point. And then see if you can push to 8 to 10 reps. For set 3, you immediately drop the weight by 5 pounds again, and then you go 10 to 12 reps, and so on. We keep dropping the weight by 5 pounds until we do 5 sets, and that way we're really working all those muscle fibers. We're reducing the weight, but our muscles are fatigued, and it's much harder to push those lighter weights. And at the end, we're trying to get to 15 to 20 reps in set 5, which is extremely hard. I'm going to quickly go over the technique for you. So we're going to do shoulders. So we're focusing on our traps, deltoid muscles as we push. And we're really going to work our shoulders. Now the technique I want us to use for this is called working the negative. So we push up hard, fast and powerful, but then we bring down slower. It's controlled movement. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then what you would do is put the weight down immediately, pick up the next weight, and go for your next reps. What we're doing here, it's control. Everything's about form and control. If you're not in control, if your form is not good, use lighter weights. Push up quickly and lower. What we're doing as we lower, instead of letting gravity just bring the weights down, we're working the negative. Here, my back is really engaged. It's not just my shoulders, my traps. It's my lats, other muscles in my back are stabilizing the weight as we bring that weight down. So, I have a couple of questions for you. If you were doing a bicep curl and you pulled the weight up hard, as you lower, which muscle are you using to work the negative? No, I paused that there for you for a second, but this software is so smooth, you may not have even noticed. The answer is, as you work the bicep, the negative is the tricep. So here's another one. As you do a leg extension on machine, use your leg, you're working your quadriceps. When you lower that slowly, working the negative, which is supposed to work the muscle 40% harder, from a leg extension when you lower, which muscle are you working? And I'm back. And the answer is the hamstrings. Muscles work in pairs. Think about it. Whenever you push and we lower, other muscles are doing the work to control that. And that's what I want you to think about. Always write down your numbers, write down your reps, write down your sets, write down the weights. That is how you can look at it next time and go, I did that last time, I'm going to try and push a little harder this time. Write down what you're going to do on different days. Here's your key words. Working the negative. Write down the meaning for that. Repetitions. Sets. If you set clear goals, that is how we will make gains. And that is what we're going to do with you in the gym when I next see you. So, have a look. Sets. Running the rack. This is what we're going to have a look at. Set 1, set 2, set 3, set 4. We're going to reduce that weight by 5 to 10 pounds right at the end there. It's going to be hard work, but we're going to enjoy it. So, good luck. See you in the weight room.